gyro mid. Storm Spirit.
Okay, Drow Storm.
5-6 minutes in, nice sentry ward down by the Rubik, so at least he can get rid of that obs. Punches it quickly with the Tango. And a Fadebolt into March, more supports arriving too as Enigma forcing with the catapult wave into the tier 1 tower, and March back through the tree line. The Imprisonment's just buying more time to hit to the tier 1 tower and bringing more attention of Gambit here. FNG, he's tanky, but against this lineup, maybe not that tanky.
He's doing so much work, this tower's already at 200 HP.
Golem's about to split, it's looking for his extra stuns. Throws them both towards FNG, but the golems are down. Tower's at 100. Is anyone going to attempt a denial? They just banish FNG. Tims takes the tower. And this early pressure with the Chen's perfectly timed. Well, he's up to level 6 now, but it's on bottom lane. Under the tier 1 tower, the dive begins, but Armel has arrived. KP able to tank through with 1 charge and press the attack. Shashlo, the duel is up, but GA will protect him for a fair chunk, ensuring there's no duel victory to KP. In fact, Shashlo may be able to walk this off. Difficult once again as another imprisonment will come out, while over in the jungle, Chen is solo killing up the Rubik. It's just split both ways. The hammer will drop, so Vampire and Shashlo, they have fallen down. March will be again in attack speed with even minimal amount of damage. They can make this kind of work. OD, the chain stuns are out. Vampire needs to be here for the quick pickup. Armel, okay, he's actually going to steal imprisonment. He's going to kill OD with his own ability. If there's going to be enough damage, out he'll pop, and OD, no, Armel stays alive a little longer, and then we'll end up dying. It's another multicast over on the Enigma.
Here.
PK needs to jump away, getting away from the rocks, and Chen Army, they just have to GA, buy some more time to escape back out these imprisonments, allowing Gambit to actually move further away, keeping KP out of the fight. Vampire won't be so lucky, or maybe he will be, trying to get away from the minion army of that Lycan, who's now lost his movement speed. FNG is the first one to die, even though Vampire, I think, was the bigger problem for TNC in this fight. Tims, as well as Marsh, near the shrine, is being burned by GPK already because he needs the mana enough to take this fight, so he looks over towards Marsh. They don't get stun control, so there's no Hand of God. No, he'll actually be getting it off. They vortex him back in again, and the Rubik picking up the OD once again. Armel being a priority target, but Lycan's in the back lines, right on top of Dream. They close the distance. The OD will also drop the hammer down. The damage is good. GA is slowing down the damage output, but it ain't stopping it. Drow and Ogre down. Omni-Knight will join them as well, but they want more. GPK does not have a lot of mana to work with.
This tier 3, there's no glyph. This is a dead tier 3 in the blink of an eye. TNC, we're gonna get a Rax here.
Just such a huge army ready to fight. What a time for a book to be up to. Vampire's trying to slow things down. Storm jumps in, looking to clear out the wave if possible. Gets the vortex over Legion Commander. Gotta be careful, dropping down low. Mashi, it's FNG. Gabby just surrounded him with Tims with the army of March. See? Without this smoke, they would have seen a lot. Storm jumps straight across the pit and out the other side. Gets information on Roshan. Roshan still dropping low, 1,000 HP. The Sons of Legion Commander. Here's your follow-up, and in they go. But Armel, he actually gets the Aegis Immortal. GPK cannot secure the seal. Is looking for a Tims. It's the black hole, but he caught Rubik, so there's no turnaround. The Drow getting some good damage out, but all he'll end up doing is killing Tims. No, he doesn't. March has the heals for days. And Dream will die as he walks back out of this mid lane. He does not escape this. A blink forward from Tims will get this done with the duel victory. It's like, hey guys, have I got Hal back up? Yeah, we do. Let's just go, go, go. FNG comes in close. This just helps build up the imp, which is a 39 at the moment. It's starting to reduce. The Storm Spirit doesn't want to be part of this one. He jumps up, he jumps down. Tims broken free by the press of the attack. Shashlo needs to help out too, but it's just being done. They focus on the Ancient, understanding the win donor. That's all you have to do. Kill the Ancient.
The Slark is just, it's
out. There's level 2, block.
Yeah, fissure him up. You got a way to cut free. Gabby will do it. 5 stacks of sticky napalm, and with a Firefly, they just get on top of March as well as Gabby. March be the primary target. Shashlo will get the kill.
How do you actually make a move on this hero, man?
Yes, coming in, high speed, looks for the fissure block, able to hit it, actually trapping Lina on the wrong side. So KP becomes the new target. They don't have enough damage to get him. Tims was most definitely the primary target. But with a full creep wave coming in, Vampire still got all the movement speed in the world, and Dream will chase KP into the tree lines. Tims is not done just yet. Once again, dragging multiple creep waves, trouble for FNG, getting stun locked down. Dream tries to create a little bit of extra space, focusing on Tims. He's actually going to have enough damage with the help of the Stroke of Fate that FNG got before death.
Almost level 6 on the Coddle, now they're hunting.
GPK, Blinding Light pushes him back, misses the Sleight of Fist, Dragon Tail stun, but Light Striker Ray's not in range. Also protected by that level 4 Flame Guard. Now they try and turn themselves. Gyrocop's going to arrive. The call down, no, it's going to be Will-O-Wisp to begin with. They're holding it for the moment. And flat cannon damage will chip, but it won't do anything else. A haste-runed Batrider wants a fresh target. Ember Spirit, now maybe you got a chance. Finding them together, Armel as well as KP pulled together under the corner. The flat cannon damage, huge damage into TNC. Gambit, they bring the deeps and keep the dive going. And DK will TP in. Jarek up to playing from the tree lines. Armel's waiting the timeout, just trying to get in range for that Dragon Tail stun because he doesn't have the range for him just yet. But Echo! Vampire! It's the backlines that keep the chainsaws going. DK's gonna go down. Again, TNC under the tier 1 tower. Get pounced by Gambit. Gambit instead, but who's there? March is there. Observers and sentries. There's a Grim Stroke for the double stones and the double lasso. Get back down here. Get your feet wet, TNC. The call down. The Fincher has blocked the DK in. And down goes one. Wait for ES. He's still got the Echo Slam. Vampire's waiting the back lines. The sentry ward's on the hillside. Here comes Shashlo. DK's a nice little target, but KP's presenting himself a little bit more with the Lotus Orb up. They don't want to instantly jump on him, but they're just waiting it out. And now with a call down, the lasso, it doesn't come in from the Batrider. They've got his BKB off in time, but the Soulbind, the hold them together. Now the lasso will arrive. Ogre will drop, and so will Gabby. He was meant to be the savior of TNC, and now he's got to actually buy back. March is down as well. They're under the tier 4 towers. Gambit pushing in hard. Now they feel the opening, but TNC will stand their ground as hard as they can. Armel doesn't have a lot of life to work with. They are looking for a jump. Here comes Shashlo. BKB can't get the lasso. The Soulbind is onto the Slark, but they're so far back to the tier 4 towers. Gambit missing the initiation. They'll get some chip damage into the tier 3 tower, but the Soulbind is worn off. Dream, he's standing his ground the front lines. He's still got that Satanic, but he needs a BKB and get the flat cannon damage out under the cooldown. Also retreating. Slark wants this fight. He's BKB'd, he's Shadow Danced up, but now that will also wear off. TNC retreating, but we're in again. The Echo Slam! Vampire, he waited perfectly to bring down TNC all the way. Can they do it? Yeah, they can. Hemisphere to the tier 4 towers. Grabs Gabby, grabs Tims, moves to KP. A triple kill for GPK. But this bottom lane of Rax dying so quickly. Still got another 25% of that DD rune left for Dream. And wow, hey!
Oh!
Whoa! Ember Spirit, that ain't your home. Lincoln Sphere just absorbs the first down. DK hacked so quickly by FNG. The Soulbind, who wants to come in close with a flat cannon from Dream? Ogre's losing his life quickly. The lasso is pulling the DK back out while Ember underneath the fountain is looking to dive once again. No, he'll show some tolerance.
You get Ember again for the rest of the series. You see that casual slight dodge on the
the Hex into the silence. The DK Fisher stun is out. The Echo Slam from Vampire. They just want to keep him chain locked. The Will-O-Wisp cannot stop Gambit from bringing him down. Buyback is available for the DK. March is doing the best he can just to push this lane back out. And Gabby, he was meant to have a free game. He was meant to be the hunter, but he became the hunted. And Gambit moved for the tier 4 towers. They want to end this now. They want to ensure that they're going to level this series up at 1 apiece. The BKB Batrider, drag him back in for the double lasso, hold them in place, and bring him down and push out the GG from TNC's lips. Gambit tie the series.
Jug is always a great carry with damage steroid.
There's no anti-BKB.
From Gambit this time, you have Naga Illusion shoving waves, traps, Night Stalker vision. So difficult to play against if you fall behind as Gambit.
March, this is not how we wanted to have to start this game. He's leveled up Blinding Light. KP wants to try and create some space. That's done from GPK. Well off target, but the spin's out from Dream. March is slowed up, and he's not going anywhere. Now that'll help if he can get the stun. Tim's just pulling the wave over. And Tim's, he's got 1 leap available if he sees the arms go up. He's looking for the second wave too, but he'll lose the first one. TP's coming in from the ES. This will give that initial stun they need to get the follow-up Split Earth, and Tim's will be picked off. Can't leap if you're perma-stunned. And then on top lane, KP. But up on the hillside, here they come. Smoke breaks over on KP. FNG took a second to react, and in that second, Armel will kill him. The Will-O-Wisp pulling Shashlo back in once more. But for all of this, you're going to get 2 hero kills. That's fantastic.
From Gambit, they haven't been able to find a pick-off anymore, and a big part of that is because now Gabby is safely playing on his own side of the river, trusting illusions to
over on the Night Stalker. Arrow's going to fly forward, connects into the ledge. The Fisher block will hold KP in position with the Split Earth stun. They just try and keep that Night Stalker control, but under the Will-O-Wisp, it's difficult to fight for Gambit. Chainfrost, they're still holding it out until a TA jumps in and kills off FNG. I cannot believe KP's surviving through this. 3 HP. The ball couldn't finish the job. The Arrow a little bit off target, so GPK's TP. The Hawk is copying some damage. Ends up getting picked off by the TA. Moonlight Shadow is out. Lich, he's going to be the first one to get picked off. Can't get a Chain Frost, but there'll be a quick buyback available. Roshan, low on life. The Hawks are out. So is the Beastmaster Boar. Trying to look around multiple sides of this pit. The Moonlight Shadow will now wear off. Roshan, do they just use Song of the Siren to ensure it? That's exactly what they're going to do. Gambit are so close, they can't get close enough. KP's already been picked off thanks to the Omni Slash, but Roshan, the Aegis model in the hands of Armel, that's a very wayward arrow. And Vampire, you know what he wants to do. He's going to Echo Slam. He needs to control the Naga. They don't have that get out jail free card. That's what the Will-O-Wisp has to then do more lifting while Armel, BKB protected. The Chain Frost now will finally bounce out. Mozo being lost inside the Ancients. Who's going to die here? Armel hasn't done enough damage yet to find one kill, but the ES, he's so low on life, they'll attack up the hill and finish him off. The TA trap slowing down the Gambit retreat. They don't have a lot of slows to work with. They have to turn for the damage. Armel, they burn through those defensive refraction charges, but KP ready to continue the fight going. Arrow flies, but does not connect into Dream. The KP still with a voice, still with the silence. They'll send him up. FNG, low on life. The side blade has just continued to connect in. The Frost Shield does its work, slowing down the TNC attack. They will be able to pick off the Lich.
There's the MKB on TA before this Aegis fades now. He's got a DD bottom, Aegis for 45
Dream.
seconds.
I'm not so certain about this. Song of the Siren's going to come out. Earthshaker waiting to give a little bit of extra help. They'll kill off the healing ward. The rest of Gambit are nearby, and we'll see how much damage they've got to get through the Juggernaut. He doesn't have the mana to get that Omni Slash off. Being pushed around inside the Will-O-Wisp. Dream can still not break free. Now the spin is up. Moving back up the hill. Armel hits him with a Mel Strike, but not enough damage once again. Being stunned up, the Lich will die, but that's just par for the course. The tier 3 tower low on life, a quick void to the Leshrac. But remember, Vampire, he's itching. And so a secondary Hawk will have to be sent. Now, Beastmaster Raw catching KP, Vampire waiting for it. They force-staff him into the creep wave with the following fissure. KP's dropping very quickly. He'll consume the cheese, getting his life back once again, while Leshrac in the back lines almost killing off Tibbs, trying to run away. KP will finally drop. Is there an extra help? Vampire's waiting for it. The Will-O-Wisp is down, but TA protected by the BKB. The arrow stun combination, GPK, they're pushing him further away. The Astaire is over on Vampire, but now you have the Echo Slam. You got the fissure. He's waiting it out. They bought the space to get out of here. The Song of the Siren. They want to make sure this ES dies. They're all grouped up. They just throw it out. The arrow will come in. Leshrac, he died to the TA trap. They feel it. There's so many traps everywhere. Vampire, he's no longer a hero. Buyback is available, but Vampire shows when double damage on a Templar Assassin is up, you get 2 hit. And he'll have to buy back. They're coming in. They'll take the melee racks. They need a creep wave to go with it. And maybe Juggernaut, Omni Slash is available. Moonlight Shadow. They're getting out of range of the Sentry Ward, so Juggernaut does not want to burn that Omni Slash. And here's Leshrac just cleaning up the bottom illusions. But Armel, unfazed, hitting that melee rack. Still has the Aegis Immortal. They cannot commit on Armel.
I love the defensive Lotus Orb spam. All these disables from Gambit are single target with the exception of the dunk. You can't use your Sinister Gaze. Roar isn't effective. Oh, hold on.
Juggernaut bashed up. That's that Mel Bash going to work. Raw onto the Night Stalker. KP trying to come in close. Now the Chain Frost bouncing around. Armel force-staffed out. That Chain Frost still causing some problems. The Song is trying to help them reset, but the Chain Frost still being a bit of a pain in the butt. Armel setting a trap, looking for Dream. Dream, blinding lighted back up again. That forced him to walk straight past Armel. Now the Mel Strike able to connect with the Bash into the follow-up arrow. They try and force up him away with the Fidget block, but now your Juggernaut is down. His eyes buy back up. But TNC, the trap is sprung, and Gabby goes in, hexing over on the Earthshaker. He can't afford to die. Arrow flies forward. He'll connect over on FNG. Vampire needs to get the hell out of here, but he's being pulled back in by the Will-O-Wisp. He's not ready for dunk. He doesn't have mana. He's completely dry.
So good.
And the Song of the Siren, they look towards him, but they don't want him. They want the pick. A target of the Manta style. Dodging out from Juggernaut. He's got a chance to fight into the Omni Slash. Pushing around. They pull back. Templar Assassin. FNG tries to keep him in this fight, but Leshrac just doesn't have enough life to survive. Or maybe he does. When the shields are up, they can go back and reset. Still no kills coming for such huge abilities, but the Echo Slam is able to connect, but not enough damage. Night Stalker just consumes the cheese, gets all the life back again. ES will now buy back. And the fortification kicks in. Gambit doing everything they can to keep their melee racks alive, but they don't have their big hitters anymore. The Fissure tries to create space. KP goes straight at the top of it. It's a good split out from GPK, using that Pulse Nova to get some damage out. Maybe finally KP can die. No, on 79 HP. He'll walk away, and Gambit will GG call it. It was the slowest march to victory, but it was methodical by TNC.
You kind of go, ooh. It's not, except what this is going to be, I think.
A nice arrow from Vampire up on the top, connects into Gabby. That's a lot of early damage. Gabby trying to retreat back out again. He's already so heavily slowed. Gambit getting aggressive, and Gabby does not have the life to survive. And maybe this is when Gambit have to start thinking about changing up their own lanes. Like, are you happy to accept the status quo, leaving KP, Legion, versus Shashlo's Kunkka. Damn, March, you've got a lot of damage. You dodged the arrow before. Maybe that was the confidence to move forward. Not to mention the fact he had 8. And Tim's moves to the bottom lane. Shashlo in trouble. He was inside the Midnight Pulse. That helps with the damage output. No stun.
Nice move by Tim's Catapult Wave. Enigma, let me pop my demonic conversion and then immediately start pushing.
Oh, GPK, he's got Dragon Slave up. He'll avoid the arrow, but the Slave, he died for the right line just to cleave and takes the big ones out. But of course, you got the Legion Commander in for the duel. Winter Wyvern's on the way in. No Cold Embrace, but the X-Mark spot. They want to pull KP back in underneath the tower. They'll get the combination, and KP turned it up and brought down. He's arrived for the fight. The X-Mark Torrent ship combo. They'll throw everything into this Enigma. Even though it does bring in the...
Is this carry Night Stalker?
Yeah, he's cursing. He's going to try and create a little bit of extra space. GPK is moving over. Mirana's arrived as well. Arrow trying to play from the trees. The Midnight Pulse clears up a little bit of the area, but X marks the spot, pulls him into the arrow. So then you can follow up with your later combinations. And now he'll get rid of the obs. And then the duel is out. Lina needs to help out, but no. Wyvern is most definitely dead. Armel will claim that kill coming in. They need to be able to get a good Winter's Curse. You can be tanky as you want. Radiance is done for the Lifestealer, so he's willing to come into the fight. Legion Commander set up in the air. The arrow flies forward. The Force Staff just means an extra 1 second over on the stun. Defensive imprisonment from Armel. Resets the fight up. You're still trying to bring down the Tombstone. Undying saves the Soul Rip for that while Mirana gets attacked in by Gabby. The Curse, it's going to be good.
Ooh.
KP's being brought down. They need more damage, but Tim skips the mech. KP gets more life, but it still won't be enough. X marks the spot. Are you going to bring him back in? Gabby, is there a ship? Is there a torrent? There's an arrow from Vampire. Able to connect onto Gabby, trying to keep him out this fight. While March on the front line, the torrent brings down the Night Stalker. They turn their attention towards March. And with he just walks into Shashlo, throws down his own sentry ward, X mark spot. They're throwing everything they've got at this Undying. The Tombstone's on the hillside, thanks to the Observe Ward from FNG. They can see that, and Vampire and FNG, that is their primary focus. Soul Rip from March, he's making it difficult with the open wounds from Dream and another X mark spot. This cooldown is just... Mirana's coming in nice and close for this. The arrow flies forward. Roshan's already down 3k HP. Undying. Defensive imprisonment is up, but that means there's no Soul Rip to stop the Tombstones from being picked off. The boat connects over a mast. He'll Soul Rip himself some life, but not enough. See, still don't feel like the strongest ones in this fight. Light Striker Ray's off to mark, but okay, maybe with the hammer being dropped down in the black hole, but no! Instantly can't stop Yule Scepter up towards the air. Kunkka will have to fight back. So does the Winter Wyvern. They still want to fight this off outside of Roshan. Dream comes in. Armel slowed up by the open wounds. Instantly free by press the attack. Dream still looking for a new target. Can't find one, but the X marks spot. Defensive imprisonment. OD instantly disengaging. A blink forward from Enigma and into the back lines. Gabby looking for the big target. He becomes a new focus. BKB up GPK. He gets dueled as well. So they're isolating out the big core. Is there support? The arrow flies in, stunning on the Undying. KP can't get the duel victory to Light Striker Ray. And GPK able to stand with Dream. Armel as well. Have they got enough? The leader finally is going to be brought down. Armel has got so much in, but he can't do enough damage out. It's just the rage. It's the rage up Lifestealer trying to fight, but maybe they have enough. More buyback. They're able to see this Moonlight Shadow move, but Gabby, that TP, not where he wanted to be. The Radiant Obs are removed. Just feel like this hill belongs to them because they have their own Obs up there. But you've already got the Light Striker Ray Undying being forced out of this fight so early on. The hits from GPK able to connect. While then Legion Commander, he's the next target. Hexed up a little bit further away from the shrine. And Dream is just beating the crap out of KP, putting that line for the test. They pull him back with the X mark the spot. 2 heroes down. One's covering it. They use the Lifesteal illusion to check out. With the Hex leap forward, Night Stalker will die so quickly. Dead for a minute and a half, and they want more, and they'll find it. Man, Yamato engaging with the BKB down, maybe even the Light Striker Ray, but no! There's your black hole from Tims. He found the target. Gabby needs to get the damage out, but GPK just ripping him apart from the sideline. It's a good hammer drop, but Dream and GPK, the 2 biggest damage dealers, still on the front lines. Gabby's BKB will also wear off. GPK's actually managed to hit the Light Striker Ray. They break it free with press the attack. The ship, he'll fly back in again. That's problems. If Lifestealer can now get out, yes he can. He open wounds after breaking free with the Mana Style, focusing down this OD. He must die. The Force Staff away. Armel lives on 200 HP. Dream just can't catch a kill. Not the one he wants. Undying will die. KP will be the next prize. Pulled back into the torrent. Dead prepped intel. 24 of it. Where's the Hex? Where's the control? OD just props the Shiva's Guard. Dream already burning that rage, but it lasts so damn long that Armel just can't fight through this one. They want that last bit of damage. Armel's soul ripped up and he gets back into the fountain. He'll end up surviving for now. The top lane of Rax has been taken. Only the range Rax pulls them back. Oh, March! Too much damage. There's a good AoE stun. Have they got a little bit more? The Hex on OD. He doesn't have any damage. They're underneath the fountain. Armel will be killed off. Fighting back into the game. He doesn't have any of that intel. He'll BKB looking for his own fight with the Ghost Scepters, making so he can't attack anything. Gambit are sending a message to TNC. Will farm you as well under your fountain.
say that necessarily. Like, TNC will definitely be
on the CS, but everyone else gets everything. So I want to see the rotations. I want to see that next wave of vision. I want to see Lich not die, but it seems FNG
on Radiant. I expect it'll probably be Shacklow on the offlane Kunkka. You need some method of slowing down Armel's regen, but
just copying so much damage from FNG, but the shield's there from KP. Dreams come over now. Here comes Vampire, slow down KP, doesn't have the borrow time available. In fact, the Inkswell and GPK rotates in nicely. The jump down from Tim's, that was his last leap. A Spirit up, then down again.
Oh no.
Look into the right trees. In fact, it's actually the left trees, not the right trees. Tim's starts his TP out. Anyone got enough damage? Yes, they do. GP can be influential in this game. Take out the side lanes. He'll have to work with Shashlo. Doesn't have Searing Chains available, but it won't matter. So Gabby, FNG will give the shields. GPK got to close the distance to make that really work. With the Frost Blast, Gabby gets slowed down. X marks ship. Torrent. Sorry.
Okay.
That's So Dream has some level of progression. We're going to go again onto Gabby. Pick him up, throw him down, put the combination out, and they will burn through the Bristleback. Shadow will wear off in a second. TP supports on the way from the Grimstroke, but someone needs to bring a steal on bottom lane. Lifestealer has no way out of this one. Leap forward, KP working together. The Grimstroke. He has to kind of Inkswell or do something here, but under the tower, he'll dodge the arrow. The shields are up from FNG. Now the Inkswell is up, but it won't be able to trigger. It can't stay alive long enough. Bristleback, the silence will wear off, and GPK can't even do enough damage to kill off Tim's, who is diving into the tower. Gabby stays on it, and Shashlo comes in. Gabby's got himself a double kill, but this is all, remember, distraction. If he gets 2 kills and dies, it's still worthwhile. March is helping him out, giving him some more life, but he cannot tank through the ship, and March, for all that support he was trying to give, he doesn't have the life to back it up. Well, it won't be the greatest kill they ever want, but a quick X mark. Able to claim it. Moonlight Shadow throws a quick arrow. Won't be able to hit on anybody. They're just pulling back into the combination. Dust was brought along, so there's no hiding inside the Moonlight. And you look towards the mid. Here we go on to Gabby. March is nearby once again. Tombstone over on the hill. They battle underneath their own Observer Ward. Sinister Gaze Anthony to try and keep this Bristleback under control, but you've got through half of his life, and Armel's ready to blink in for another concoction. You can Soulbind them together. The damage is big, combining with a double Chain Frost. The Soulbind now moving over towards Armel, but you've only killed a 1-for-1 trade-off. The Torrent's onto KP, but he's got borrowed time. This battle won't continue in favor of Gambit when the arrow connects, and down goes Kunkka. The 44 sets have a bit of a squiz. And the Roshan dying, Ember Spirit, the Slider Fist comes in, good Searing Chain Spirit, ready to jump forward and goes in, but FNG, who gets the Eager Smaller, goes in the hands of Armel. Alchemist looking to blink himself out and get himself a concoction stun, doesn't see anyone in range. He won't stun himself, the BKB will absorb it, but FNG trapped in the tree lines. A quick slow from Vampire, trying to create a little bit of extra space, and the silence onto Gabby that doesn't save FNG's life. The stun available. And Lifestealer, okay. Underneath its own Obs and Sentry, near the Shrine. More TP supports coming in the form of GPK. They're looking for a target. Gabby seems to be it, but Gabby can't be it. They don't have the damage for him. And Kunkka's in the back lines, can throw down the ship, but Lifestealer's just getting the crap beaten out of him. The shields are up. Now the Chain Frost will start to bounce around. The damage, it already comes too late. Lifestealer is dead, and Alchemist under BKB and Aegis. You know he's going to dive this. Looking for the stun. He gets onto the Grimstroke. It gets stunned back in under almost the tier 4 towers. Gabby is going. TNC, they want to win in style. Remember, you haven't taken all the tier 2s yet. You're almost at the fountain. Gambit have no buybacks available. Gabby is standing his ground. KP's going to be here to shield him free, get him away from the torrent. You're under tier 4 towers, TNC. Silence up Gabby, spirit him forward with a Searing Chain. They can finally bring down this Bristleback. But I don't think he does that. Alchemist just runs the tier 1 tower, punch it once, sure, take the extra cash. X-Mark, Torrent, open wounds. Remember, he's still got BKB as, he's got a heart, he's got a BKB, he's got an Aegis Immortal, he has a team. And Shashlo, Lifestealer just jumps in and then abandons that ship. Too many holes in this Kunkka's. Right after Kunkka, leap
kill the creep, kill the creep.
And with the Yule Scepter up.
Al can't get here.
Now that he can't, but I don't think they really need him. Kunkka try and throw the ship, Torrent, boat, everything he's possibly got. Kunkka just permanently controlled, silenced. The Ember Spirit's bouncing around. Kunkka will finally be brought down underneath the tier 2 tower, but Armel, yep, inside the base. Sinister Gaze in, TP's arriving from Dream, and now Alchemist will be put to the test. They get the silence on him. If they have another stun that slows under the tier 4 towers, Searing Chain's back off cooldown. They just have to kill Armel, but oh wait, he's going out a Mystic Star for GPK. Looks like Dream's gonna be put to the test, trying to run out of here. The arrow's off target. Moving far enough away so this blink concoction stun's gonna work. The rage has already been used from Lifestealer. Needs to actually jump inside. Maybe you get the double chain frost out, but now you see just how pitiful that damage will be. The only one you bring down low is a Batten. He's got borrowed time. Lich can't move away, slowed up too far. The arrow will hit the mark from Tims. Archery champion and Armel, you know he's diving. 4 hits to kill off Vampire, though he has to do it in 5. The series.
Oh, you're just throwing damage out onto heroes that don't give a damn. Everyone's full HP. Yules into arrow, nice FNG, he's gonna die.
Yep, no way to bring him back up again. To the bottom lane, claim all 3s. Everything you can possibly have. The ship, the torrent, Undying, that's someone you can kill. March will end up falling. Alchemist, Concoction, BKB, just in case he stuns himself. Dream now up towards the air with the Yule Scepter, looking for an extra stun combination, able to hit him perfectly. Lifestealer needs the extra life, needs to infest to get out of here. He can't do it. He's down for the count. No buyback available. This looks like it's going to be the end as TNC go almost into the fountain. Kunkka has buyback available, but TNC, they just keep pushing. They have had such a flawless series throughout this entire tournament. This is when they were most tested by Gambit, but as well as the rest of TNC. Lifestealer tried to get in the back lines to go after Tims, but the Moonlight Shadow, they just hide under the cover of Invis. Their sentry wall is down everywhere, but Bristleback, he's being Sinister Gaze into the fountain, and then he just bashes FNG down under the cover of BKB, turns attention towards GPK. The arrow, such a long stun over on the Lifestealer. Concoction will follow it up. Torrent will not create anywhere near enough space. The Soulbind is out, but Kunkka can't run away from this. BKB Darmel, he will stand toe-to-toe with the entire Gambit team, but there's so much strength in this TNC lineup. They'll finish the objective-based gaming, they'll take the bottom racks, and they'll take the series, the great